Hey everybody, I'm KK.
I'm Kristen.
Welcome back to K&K Crochet. And that's not what we normally say, so now I'm completely thrown off. I normally say together we are K&K Crochet, but welcome back to. Today is going to be just odds and ends about things I've been doing with hats. You've been making hats?
I got one on the hook now.
Show them what you got on the hook now.
Oh.
I didn't realize that's what you were doing.
Yeah.
Go closer.
It's two-stranded with red heart.
Why is it not showing that?
I don't know. It's sparkly.
There we go. A little bit of sparkle. Yeah.
Both of the yarns are sparkly. Red heart, black, sparkle metallic.
Black metallic, yep.
And then
That's a baby yarn
a baby yarn.
That's a baby yarn that was donated to BMO. Yeah. It's so thin and so coarse and so...
I'm just working it up with red heart.
Yeah, so together... And that probably was a red heart too. It's probably like... I'm thinking
that,
it's like vintage 1970s.
Simply.
It might have been, but I'm thinking it's like 1970s type thing. I could be wrong, but it was rough.
Yeah.
So, because it's got the stencil in it. And even the black is rough too, but not...
It's not as
It's
rough.
a little newer. You know how it is. It is what it is, right? We're going to use it and wash it up and it'll be fine. I can't believe they used that for a baby yarn to make baby blankets all those years. Like, my oldest is 23 and I have, or 24, almost 24.
Yeah, almost.
And I have a baby blanket that was made out of that somebody made for him. So, it's not that old maybe. So that, yeah, not that old actually. Why am I saying 70s? Maybe because some of the colors I got kind of made me think 70s, I don't know. But anyway, that's what she's working on for a hat. And I think you had another one you were working on. I can't remember. But anyway, so Sanita and Niese got me, you all know we do BMO, Bumblebee's Mountain Outreach, where we collect hats. And we work through to November and hand them out at Christmas. And I do work on them throughout the year. But Sanita and Niese have been on this challenge together to make hats for BMO. And I thought, okay, I've got to kick it in gear. So, what I did is I went through my scrap bin. And matter of fact, I don't have that many scraps left now because I only made 2 hats, well, 3 hats out of scraps. No, 2. But I used a lot of what I had to actually, no, there's 3. I just don't know where the other one's at. I gotta find that one. That's a very good question. Hold on. Okay, I went to look and I still can't find it. So there's another one that I'll show you a picture of and tell you about what happened. I really need to show it to you to show you what I did, because what I did with this one was just basic. You all know the pattern I use. It's 10 double crochets in a magic loop. Then you go to 2 in each stitch, which is 20. And then the next one is 2 in the first stitch, 1 in the next, which is 30. And the next round is 2 in the next stitch, 1 single crochet in the next 2, which is 40. And then you increase 2 in the next stitch, 1 single crochet in the next 3, which is 50. And then the final increase round is 2 in the next stitch, 1 single crochet in each of the next 4, which is 60. So I go 60 out. And then let's see, double, double 1, double 2, double 3, double 4. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows of, hold on, 8 rows of double crochet then, and then I have about 3 rows that I do front post, back post, double crochet all the way around. And yep, there's the seam. I hate those seams. I can't remember if I did on this one what I normally do. I think I did, but it still shows a little bit of a seam. I have a join that I use that I like a whole lot, and it's not as bad as it would be if I didn't use it, but still. And everybody has their own seam and their own way of joining. But anyway, that's the first one. So this is scrap. I think that's Red Heart Hunter Grain maybe, and Red Heart, what is this, Time? Is that what it is?
Time or tea leaf?
Tea leaf. It's tea leaf because it was from the Doctor Who blanket I did that was left over from that. This one, same pattern, give or take. Like, I may add or take a row out or whatever fits. But this is Premier Everyday Yarn in red marble. Is it red marble?
I'm gonna say so.
I think so. I don't know. It's whatever. No, that's not what it is. I'll have to look it up. This is, I'll look it up and put it in the description box.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same one that I did the glasses case with for Litz's Crochet Along. And I just loved it so much that I decided that it had to be a hat. I love it. And I love all of these, I call them candy cane stripes. It's red and white to mix, and it kind of blurs into pink at some point. Yep. To me, it's kind of like a cobblestone effect. I absolutely love it.
It looks really pretty. It looks like brick lay.
Yep, I love it. It's just something about the way it worked up I absolutely love. And I love the way it works up in a granny square too. This is a beautiful yarn. There's very few variegated yarns that I look at in a skein and go, gorgeous. And then look at in a project and go, gorgeous. But this is one of them. Retro Stripes is another one that I like that way. Lion Brand ice cream yarns are that way. But very few that I feel that way about. Because generally when you all know the falsehood of looking at a variegated skein, you all have them in your stash, I'm sure. On the shelf you went, oh, they're gorgeous. And when you got them home you went, now what am I going to make with it? Or when you made something with it you went,
it doesn't look like how it was.
Not what I thought it was going to be. Yeah, but this one, gorgeous. Gorgeous. And who would have thought the tans with the grays and the reds? I mean, I would have thought tan and gray or tan and brown. I never would have thought to put them all three together. If somebody would have said that to me, I would have went, ew, no. But they look very good together. And I love the way the brim works up. Like, ooh, that would be pretty. You know what would be really pretty is to pick one of these colors, match it up with something that you have that's similar to one of these colors, make the body of the hat in that color, and then use this variegated as the brim. That would be gorgeous. The one, yeah, I just think that would be so pretty. Like if it was brown and you added that, or if it was gray and you added that brim with the red and the gray and the brown and the white, would be beautiful. I love it so much. I really, really do. I really like the way this works up with more of the dark red, more than I do the candy cane portion, but I liked them all. Very pretty. So there's that one. I didn't mean to spend much time on that one, but I really, really like that one a lot. This is a smaller, like, kid's hat. I don't know why I made it that small, but it's the camo that I had left over from the camouflage blanket. Oh, I see an end that needs woven in. Hey, how about that? Whoops. And black for the border, and it's the same basic pattern. It looks like I did a few less rounds lengthwise, and that may have been because I was about out of yarn. I don't know. But I like the way, this is Red Heart Camo. I like the way it pulls in Red Heart Black. So there's that one. And then there's this one that I wish I had the actual one to show you. It's here. I'm just not sure where. I'm getting really bad at not putting things in the film box. So you are sitting on the film box. That's why you shake so much. Sorry. But in the film box, that's where I put everything that we've done to film. But this time there was so much stuff that apparently it was too full and it didn't get put in there, so I gotta find it. So here's the hat. Yeah. There's the hat. It's hard for me to get it to where you can see it. Okay, so it is, there were several scrap balls that I had that were the purples, and that's where you get all the variegated different colors, but I'm assuming that was from a Red Heart ombre, and I just didn't realize it because, like, the outer of one was a dark purple, but then as you went through it got lighter. I'm like, oh, this is not just a dark purple, this is an ombre, a darker purple. So this is one where I decided to play with stitches, and I thought, oh, it's going to take me much longer than a regular hat, and it really did not. The stitch work that you see as the definition with the lines up and down, hold on and I'll tell you. I don't remember what I did, but I wrote it down, I know. Okay, so I used trebles on that when I first started. So I did the basic hat, and then when it got to just double crocheting, I did a treble instead in the front loop, like 2 rows down, so it would be very long. And as I went through, I alternated doing front post double crochet, and hold on, let me pull it back up so I can show you. I need the hat so I can show you, but you know, I gotta find it. So this right here, the very first one, is a treble, and then when I got to those points a little farther down, I just did a front post double crochet on the next round, and then when I got down to this round, it's like, I don't even know what you would call that stitch. It's not a treble or a double. It's like, I think I wrapped the yarn like 5 times, and then went through and did, you know, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And what happened here with the buttons is, if you notice right here, I missed a stitch. This extended, whatever this stitch is, extended treble, quadruple, whatever it is right here, is missing. And I didn't realize until I had gone through that complete row, and that was an intense row trying to get through there and do all those stitches, and I wasn't going to go back and redo it. So how do you fix things like that? You make it work. So I just added 2 buttons. So that's where that is. So yeah, I do have that written down. It became a hot mess express because partially through I realized that the hat kept growing and growing and growing because I was trying to fill in behind those doubles as well, so I was adding stitches and I had a lot. So then I had to decrease, so it actually could be worn as a beret, but whatever, it's done. I was playing with stitches, I was having fun. It is what it is. So those are the 4 that I have made this week. So yep, these 3 and the purple one, and they all go to BMO, and so we will throw them in the stack and move forward and make some more, and try to keep on track, keep moving forward. If you don't know what BMO is, and if you don't know about the challenge, there's a whole playlist on our channel called Bumblebee's Mountain Outreach, and that's where you go to find all that, and I'll link some of that in the description box for you as well. Don't forget to be kind, because
you don't know anybody else's journey.
And let us know, are you making hats? Do you make hats for charities near you? Are you making hats for BMO? Doesn't matter where you make them for, as long as you have a good heart and are making them for good reason, right? Making them to help other people. Doesn't matter to us if you're donating to us or where you are locally. It all ends up the same way, right? It all ends up for good. So we will see you soon. Bye.
Bye.